It was mid-October, the heart of autumn. But where was it we were going to discover autumn gold? We headed to southeast Idaho for our search. This search for fall is brought to you by Occidentalist Outdoors. Our first stop was the Birch Creek Charcoal Kilns. Built in 1886 and only in operation for 3 years, just 4 of the 16 beehive-shaped kilns survive today. Each of these kilns could hold between 30 and 40 cords of wood, which was fired off to create charcoal, which was then used at a nearby smelter to run a blast furnace that processed ore into lead and silver. After a short visit to the kilns, we headed to the mountains to find camp. No, we hadn't yet found those fall colors we were looking for. A couple of days later, we found ourselves at Mesa Falls. Upper Mesa Falls, standing about 114 feet tall and 200 feet wide, is quite a sight to behold. It's so big, in fact, that it's hard to get it all in one shot. We did find a rainbow here, but still not that autumn gold we were looking for. At 65 feet, the lower falls may not be as tall, but it is every bit as picturesque. Another nearby falls is Cave Falls. Just outside of Idaho, tucked away in a quiet corner of Yellowstone, this relatively short 20-foot falls makes up for its stature in width, spilling over a ledge that is 250 feet wide. Late in the day, as the sun went down, we were finally finding that pot of autumn gold at the end of the rainbow we had seen earlier in the day. We'd been across a lot of southeast Idaho in the past 3 days, and most of the aspen trees had already dropped their leaves. But finding this one perfect spot, still dressed up in all its fall splendor, made up for it all. And with that, we packed up camp and headed higher into the mountains. It had been cold up to now, but a change in the weather was headed our way. And just like that, fall transformed into winter as a new day dawned. Does it ever seem to you that fall just doesn't last nearly long enough? Thanks for joining us on our hunt for autumn gold. If you enjoyed this video, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel so we can meet again on our next adventure. Until then, we'll see you on the trail.